Previously on Thrawn.
Your mother. She's been arrested. The complaint came from the governor's office.
This is Azadi's attempt to take over Pryce Mining. I can get the charges dropped, but you'll have to sign Pryce Mining over to the Empire.
You must have 100 good assistant positions you can offer. I want one.
I need to get a data card to Moff Ghadi. You know who he is, right?
Oh.
That, Miss Pryce, is polystyrene spice. And you, my dear, have enough of it on you to guarantee that you spend the rest of your life in prison. Unless you do exactly what I say.
I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm sorry I couldn't rely on you.
We have a position for an expert in mines, mining, and refining. You would be a perfect fit. You'll get more notice than when you were delivering data card packets for Senator Renking, and the pay isn't bad either. Let us show you how much Coruscant still has to offer you.
I think that's enough for today. Juahir wasn't lying when she told me you'd be a dedicated student.
Is that all she told you about me, Ottlis? What in the world are they doing here? Welcome to the Inchom Dojo, Captain Thrawn. I'm Arihnda Pryce. We met at an Ascension Week reception in the Alessandra Hotel when you were a senior lieutenant.
Certainly I remember you, Miss Pryce. You are an aide to Senator Domus Renking.
You have a remarkable memory, Captain. I work for an advocacy group now. How may I assist you?
We're here to speak to the owner.
Cease! Good day, officers of the Empire. I am Hasishi, master of the Yinchom Dojo. How may I serve you?
I'm Colonel Yularen. We're doing a routine spot check of the dojos in the Federal District. I presume you have full records of this facility's government contracts and bodyguard training.
Of course. I will get them for you.
Before you do, we are also interested in trainers for a possible new urban combat unit. I see your students are practicing advanced stick fighting. I would like to observe your best technique firsthand.
Excellent, Captain. Your style is unknown to me, but you have clearly been well trained.
Thank you, instructor. Perhaps the next time I'm on Coruscant, you will teach me some of your style. It is of your species?
Yes, a Togorian form. I would welcome you as both student and teacher. And now, Colonel Yularen, I will retrieve the records you requested.
You said you worked for an advocacy group. Which one?
It's called Higher Skies.
Thank you, Miss Pryce. I'm sure we will see each other again.
Arihnda, I'm going to have to miss our next session. My employer is back on the planet. But I may have a free evening in the office. There's a conference room with enough space for sparring practice.
Where is everyone?
Off to a party. I am watching the office alone tonight. The conference room is just through here.
Good evening, Miss Pryce. It's nice to see you again.
Moff Ghadi. Nice to see you as well. I wish you had taken me into your confidence back in the Alessandra Hotel. If you had, I could have told you that I was just as eager to take down Senator Renking as you were.
Really? Your own boss?
The man who engineered the Imperial takeover of my family's mining business on Lothal. I just would have preferred to destroy him without messing up my own life in the process.
Your poise and confidence alone show you've come a long way since we last saw each other. I'll get straight to the point. Who hired your advocacy group to destroy me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right after one of your people visited me, my confidential financial information was recovered from smugglers, and one of my mines was hit by raiders barely a week later. Is it Renking? Or maybe a Moff? Of course. It's Tarkin, isn't it? Grand Moff Tarkin. He's wanted me gone for years. Tell me it's him.
I am sorry, Your Excellency, but I can't help you.
Maybe you don't know what your boss is up to, but we really need to know for sure, don't we? From now on, you're my eyes and ears inside Higher Skies. You'll copy files and report on conversations and contracts.
I'm sure that's not necessary, Your Excellency.
Oh, I think it is. And you do it. While I call ISB and tell them you've came here tonight to steal confidential files. Ottlis will confirm that, of course. You should welcome the chance to prove you're not playing games with me, Miss Pryce.
Nice glasses. With your eyes covered, most people would probably assume you're a Pantoran.
So I've been told. Why did you ask me to meet you?
I'm in something of a situation. I think you're also dealing with some problems. I'm hoping we can help each other. I recently spoke with a high government official who thinks the advocacy group I work with is trying to destroy him. He wants me to spy on them for him. Threatened to turn me over to ISB under false charges if I refuse.
Did he seem confident in that threat?
Yes, in that if nothing else. He didn't realize that while threatening me, he let something important slip. During his rant, he mentioned that one of his mines had been recently attacked. I poked around a little.
Dunium.
Yes, a good-sized vein, which he apparently never registered, which means he's selling it on the black market. I thought that since you're a friend of Colonel Yularen, you could quietly pass this along to him?
I can give this to Colonel Yularen, but I cannot do so now. If your corrupt official was confident in his false arrest threat, I'm certain he has allies among the ISB. The longer this information is with Colonel Yularen, the more likely it will become known to others. I will hold your information, but I will deliver it only when I judge the time to be right.
What if I sweeten the pot? You know military tactics, but I know politics. I could help you there.
I appreciate the offer, but I do not need assistance.
Your aide might disagree. Ensign Vanto? In 3 years, you've gone from lieutenant to commander, yet he's still an ensign.
That is a military matter. Politics should play no role.
You're too good for those who dislike you to attack directly. Politics is all they have. Pressuring the High Command to keep your aide from advancing? Putting your ship last in line for repairs?
I had noted that the Thunder Wasp was placed at the lowest priority. I assumed the repair ranking was based on which ships needed to be returned to patrol duty most quickly.
You were half right. I have some contacts who may be able to alter that.
Tell me, who does your high government official fear?
I don't know that he fears anyone.
Then whom does he hate? All who hold positions of power fear or hate someone or something. A threat to your enemy means potential vectors of attack for you.
Miss Arihnda Pryce, I understand you represent an advocacy group called Higher Skies.
That's certainly what they think. Actually, I'm here to represent myself. And to make you the best offer you'll get today.
Really? I think perhaps you overestimate your charm.
Oh, I don't run on charm, Your Excellency. I run on information. Here's a sample. I'll be happy to wait while you look it over.
Full credit for ingenuity. At least you aren't so obvious as to try a data thief program.
Not at all. This is the one with the thief program. It's the Higher Skies brochure and agenda I was supposed to give you.
Really? Who exactly are you, Miss Pryce?
Someone who wants to make a deal that will benefit us both. The information on that card should give you a taste of what I have to offer.
Most of this I already know, which proves you've successfully tapped into Governor Nasling's records. How did your employers come to create such a clever thief program?
I imagine they brought in someone to help. You see, I think they're rebels.
Rebels?
Yes, Your Excellency. But don't worry. All they have is the merest skeleton of that data file. Just enough to keep them happy with my work. It's a double-layer thief program, crafted on the orders of ISB Colonel Yularen. The one who advised me to bring the results to you was Commander Thrawn.
Very interesting. And what exactly did they expect from you in return for their help?
Colonel Yularen wanted the data, of course. Commander Thrawn asked only for a long-overdue promotion for his aide, but there's still some political resistance.
Resistance to a military promotion? Which of our esteemed politicians has that much time and energy to spare?
Moff Ghadi.
Moff Ghadi. I should have guessed.
I have information on him, of course. He was one of the first politicians I targeted.
They have a file on Tarkin. What's in it?
I don't know. This one's under a different encryption than anything else I've found. But if it's like the ones I've read, it probably has a lot of secrets in it. Things Tarkin wouldn't want anyone else knowing about.
Get it on a data card and bring it to my office. Now, I'll decrypt it. Let's see how high and mighty Grand Moff Tarkin is when I'm shoving his dirty little secrets down his throat.
Imagine that. A high official conspiring to use illegally obtained material to topple another high official.
So you offer me valuable data, as well as the satisfaction of removing Moff Ghadi from the face of the galaxy. We haven't yet talked about you. What do you get out of all this?
Your patronage and support. The knowledge I've helped the true powers that keep the Empire running. And I'd like the governorship of Lothal.
Lothal? Not exactly the ground-shaking demand I'd expected. Why there?
Governor Azadi and Senator Renking cost my parents their mining company and forced them out of their home. Being made governor of Lothal will humiliate the first, and make it easier to take down the second.
I'm afraid what you've given me isn't quite enough. A clear vision of one's goals is important in a governor, but governorships are valuable commodities.
I thought it might not be, but this is. Everything about Lothal the Empire would ever want to know. The Empire is gathering up the Outer Rim worlds. It might as well be as easy and painless as possible.
Interesting. Some would consider that a betrayal of the home world.
I prefer to think of it as loyalty to my new homeworld.
Hey, Arihnda! We doing a workout or lunch?
Neither. We're making an arrest. A woman using her training position to bribe or blackmail high-level bodyguards to spy on their bosses, and occasionally to try to murder them. There's just one thing I want to know. Were you ever my friend? Or was I always just a tool to you?
Yes, I was your friend. I wasn't involved with this until after Senator Renking fired you. It showed me how corrupt the whole system was. Later, when Driller approached me...
And then you figured you could use me. Poor Arihnda Pryce, cast adrift in the swirling dregs of Coruscant. The perfect patsy.
Wait, Arihnda! I was your friend! I was there when you needed someone! Can't you help me now?
Here's what I'll do, Juahir. Colonel Yularen is going to interrogate you. If you give him everything, he'll send you to prison instead of having you executed. I'm on the road to power now. I may be able to pull enough strings to get you out. In a few years. If not, well, perhaps you should have chosen your friends better.